This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. It's time to talk about Liv Morgan, y'all. Liv Morgan had a big match to kick off the actual PLE part of the King of the Queen of the Ring, because they did have a pre-show match for the tag team titles with Jake Cargill, Bianca Belair, as they beat Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. I went over that video earlier, so make sure if y'all want to check that out, make sure y'all go back and watch it. And I'll also recap the Nia Jax match with Lyra Valkyrie to determine the Queen of the Ring for 2024. Let's talk about it. Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan, man, for the Women's World Championship. And this was a match for me. This was probably the one match this year alone that I was the most nervous about, because I knew at the end of the day, Liv needed to win. If Becky had won, and I love Becky, man, but this was not the right time for Becky to actually hold on to a long title reign. It's not the right time right now, because you got a really good story right now with Liv Morgan's revenge tour, bro. And you're building it up so that when Rhea comes back, these two, it's going to be hot. It's going to be a hot feud forever, how long it's going to take. Because I don't know when Rhea's coming back, but I'm assuming SummerSlam is around the time she'll be coming back. But we'll see how that happens. But let's see how this went. I think out of all three of the women's matches, this was probably the best one for sure. Let's see how we're gonna do this. I don't want to do the whole match. Let's pick it up from right here. So Lynch actually, So Lynch got Morgan back inside the ring and then went up top, but Morgan cut her off. Morgan joined Lynch on the ropes, but Lynch knocked her down and then hit her with a top rope missile dropkick that led to a 2 count. Lynch set up a disarmer, but Morgan countered by rolling her up for a 2 count. Morgan performed a variation of the cold breaker and covered Lynch for another 2 count. Lynch came right back and got 2 count of her own. Lynch went up top and had to roll through a planned double stomp. Morgan hit Lynch with a second rope missile dropkick and covered her for a 2 count. Lynch stuffed Morgan's oblivion attempt and slammed her to the mat and covered her for another 2 count. Lynch went for a manhandle slam, but Lynch rolled her up for a 2 count. Lynch reversed the pin, a 2 count of her own, and then Morgan hit Lynch with a step up enziguri and then got for a near fall. Lynch put Morgan in the disarmer, in the armbar, my bad, y'all. Morgan rolled onto Lynch and got a 2 count, which forced Lynch to break the hold. Morgan applied a submission of her own, but Lynch rolled out of it and then applied the disarmer. I got that part mixed up with the disarmer. Lynch was distracted by something at ringside, and this is where things get interesting, guys. We're going to talk a little bit more about it in the next video, but Dominik Mysterio appeared at ringside with his arm in a sling. And this is the first time, I think, since Liv left his locker room. I can't remember what week this was. This was a while back on Raw. This is like at least 3 weeks ago or more. Because remember when they both stared at each other for the first time. And then the week after, I think that's where she came out of his locker room or whatever. And we were trying to figure out what's been going on there ever since. But this was a bit of a surprise what happened here, but we'll talk about it right after I finish this match. We're almost at the end here. In the ring, Lynch went for a manhandle slam, but Morgan hit her cold breaker for a near fall. Morgan went up top and was cut off by Lynch, who executed a superplex. And then Dom slid a chair inside the ring towards Lynch while the referee checked on Morgan. And you knew the match was getting close to the end here. But the interesting thing was, Dom slid the chair for Lynch, and this is why I got mad confused when I was watching it live, right? Dom climbed onto the apron and distracted the referee while Morgan performed a DDT onto the chair. Morgan followed up with Oblivion and then pinned Lynch to win the title, and that was all she wrote for Becky Lynch, who lost in a little bit over 16 minutes. And we have a new Women's World Champion, and it is Liv Morgan, who is now our new Women's World Champion. Congratulations to Liv. They made the right decision. Thank you, Hunter, for making this damn decision, man. Because I didn't want to have to do a rant if Becky had won, bro. Let's actually go to the poll. I did a poll for this match, man. Let's see how y'all voted in this one. And I remember we got a pretty good turnout too for this. So let's see how this went, guys. 506 votes, man. Y'all cooked on this one, man. 500 with a turnout, and this is in less than 24 hours. 17 hours ago, I posted this. This is one of the fastest posts I had in a while too. 33 likes. A lot of commenters in here, man. 14 comments. Man, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. So, Liv Morgan, 71% to 29%. So a lot of y'all predicted that Liv Morgan was going to win, and Liv Morgan was up before the match. I put this up in the morning, and a lot of y'all was already voting for Liv Morgan. So it's not one of those polls where people just change their pick from Becky to Liv. So a lot of y'all thought the decision was made there, man. But the right decision was made here, man. Thank y'all for voting in the poll, by the way. The thing is Dom, man. And Michael Cole was tripping on Dom too. That was the funny part, man. He called him dumb and everything like that. Called him an idiot, and Dom was disappointed with Morgan. And I had to ask somebody, because my nephew, me and him was trying to figure it out. But I think he knew before me, though, that Dom was actually on Becky's side. I didn't realize it until like after the match that Dom really was, when he kept looking disappointed, that he was actually trying to set up Liv instead of the other way around. Because I assumed when I saw him first came out, I said, man, Dom is working for Liv. This is the beginning of their partnership, right? And then we get that, and I'm like, wow, they went in a whole different direction than what I was expecting. So there was a guy in the comment section. I asked the question for anybody to answer, why did Dom try to do this for Liv? I'm not sure this is the right answer, but it sounds right though, what this one guy said. So basically what he said was that Dom, there's a history. Rhea has beaten Becky Lynch, just recently at WrestleMania, but she has not beaten Liv Morgan. So I was like, oh, so it's like a whole make it easy for Rhea thing when she comes back. Because basically the winner of this match was likely going to have the title by the time Rhea comes back, whenever it is. So that was crazy. And so we're going to hop into the next video where Becky was snapping on Dom backstage. I'm going to get my thoughts going into Raw, what I think is going on with that. So I will see y'all in that video. Give me y'all comments here on the match and how y'all thought that went and everything about Dom, man. Get this video, like, share, subscribe. Let's get into it in the next video so we can close out the King and Queen of the Ring videos right now. Thank y'all for watching this one. Oh, get this video, like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this one. After news to like.